Bend into the right knee. We're gonna cactus the arms, so you'll want to bend your elbows at about a 90-degree angle and squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Drop the hips a little bit lower. As you inhale, see if you can lift your chest up towards the sky and really open the chest. And on the exhale, you're gonna round forward and contract. So this is all your core doing the work. Inhale, lift up and open. Relax your neck. Gather your strength and your energy. We'll go do those squares on the other side. So left leg up, bend the left knee, open up that hip nice and wide. Squeeze your glutes and engage. Come forward to plank pose, tap your left knee towards your left shoulder as high up as you can get it. Now cross upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Soften the neck. Right wrist, left wrist. Two more, left shoulder wide. Let's straighten and square the right leg, and you're gonna step it forward in between your hands. Once more, coming back into that crescent lunge. Arms are reaching straight up. So similar to what we did when we were lying down on our backs, doing those eagle poses with little crunches in between them, we're gonna do that standing up. So bend the elbows, and you're gonna cross your left arm underneath your right, binding once or twice. Find something to focus on that's not moving, and come up to stand into eagle pose. Crossing your left thigh over your right, toes can stay to the floor, lift up, or wrap around. Bend into both knees to drop the hips. As you inhale, lengthen the elbows and the knees away from each other. And on the exhale, round forward, contract. Bring your elbows and knees together to touch. So inhale, slow and controlled, lengthen up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Create space in the chest. And let's switch sides. Left leg up, bend the left knee, open up that hip nice and wide. Straighten and square the leg. Step it forward in between your palms. Going to swing underneath your left, binding once or twice. Focus on something that's not moving. We're stepping up to eagle pose. Crossing your right thigh over your left, and maybe looping the toes back behind your shin. Drop the hips a little more. As you inhale, lengthen. And on the exhale, contract. Straighten and square the right leg. And you're gonna step your right foot a couple inches behind your right wrist, so not all the way to the top of the mat. You'll want to roll to the outer edges of both feet so that all 10 toes point over towards the right side of your mat. Exhale, drop your hips down to hover a few inches off the ground and reach your right hand towards the back of your mat. So inhale, press and lift back up. And then exhale, lower and hover. Two more like this. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower back down. And then spin the arm completely. So plant your left palm to the floor. Reach your arms back, forehead to the floor, 5 to 10 breaths. The shoulders over the knees. Swing our legs forward. Start with your knees bent, feet flat on the ground. We're going to come into our reverse tabletop pose. So you'll want to bring your palms roughly underneath your shoulder. And slowly set the hips back down. We're going to do a second round. So it's up to you if you want to do that one again. If that was pretty easy and you want to make it a little bit harder. And release. Hips to the floor. Let's keep our legs straightened out in front of us. Finish with a fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the waist. Soften forward. Roll all the way back up, inch by inch, until your shoulders come back up in line with your hips. We're going to lower all the way down to our backs, but we're going to do that really slow and controlled so that we're still engaging our abdominals. So scooch so your heels are pretty much aligned with the bottom of your mat. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep your heels to the mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach the arms up overhead. Stretch nice and long. We'll stay to the insides of the legs as you stack your ankles over the spine. Can stay nice and long. And let's unwind. Make our way into Shavasana. A very well-deserved rest. Shrugging the shoulders underneath you, palms facing up, widening the feet a little. And do any little final movements that you need to do so that you can really relax without having to fidget or move or fix anything. Enjoying these last few minutes.